Cycling benefits. 17 reasons to start doing cycling every day. We already know that cycling is healthy, but why is it like that? Cycling is absolutely great for the mind and body. It is good for the lungs and the muscles. It helps against physical ailments and defects. Cycling is a great hobby and training at any age. Those who regularly cycle undergo effective full-body training and thus support their health. Since cycling is an accessible type of exercise, it is suitable for most people. In today's video, we will share with you the 17 reasons why cycling is so healthy and why you should take a tour with your bike every day for 30 minutes. Number 1. Gentle training of the joints. Especially for overweight people, cycling is preferable to sports like jogging, because the body's weight rests on the saddle, so the joints, tendons, and ligaments are only slightly stressed when cycling. In addition, all articular cartilage is supplied with oxygen. When jogging, on the other hand, the joints have to cushion 2 to 3 times their body weight with every step. Especially with overweight people, this is very dangerous to the joints in the long run. Number 2. Cycling is good for the heart. If you cycle regularly, you also strengthen and enlarge your heart muscle and therefore reduce your resting heart rate. This lowers the chance of having a heart attack by up to 50%. The circulation is also stimulated, which counteracts cardiovascular diseases such as stroke, because cycling improves the entire blood circulation and ensures that the vessels expand and become more elastic. Do you find this video interesting so far? Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button and ring the notification bell if you want to see more content like this. Number 3. Stimulation of the healthy brain. While cycling, you not only get your body moving, but your brain as well. Cycling improves blood flow to the brain and allows more oxygen to enter our system. More proteins are produced to make new brain cells. Moreover, cycling enables the different parts of our brain to communicate better, increasing our cognitive performance. This means that our insightful abilities relating to reasoning, intellect, and the human ability to know improved. Number 4. High self-esteem. We already know that having high self-esteem makes us feel good about ourselves, and regular cycling is a great method to increase self-esteem. The success of staying focused on a cycling training program and seeing your performance and fitness allows you to enjoy a sense of accomplishment. Not only that, but in an environment that's seemingly obsessed with body image, how we look directly influences our self-esteem. As we cycle regularly and our fitness and appearance improves, it positively affects how we see ourselves. Number 5. Cycling lets you sleep better. Research shows that if we cycle a little every day, we can sleep better. By cycling for just 30 minutes a day, you'll fall asleep faster and even about 2 hours longer. Also, by being outside and thus more in the daylight, you can better find your natural sleep rhythm again because sunlight also fosters the production of the hormone cortisol, which contributes to a good night's sleep. Number 6. Helps you practice mindfulness. Just about 12 years after the first modern bicycle was rolled out in 1885, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle wrote in an article for Scientific American that when the spirits are low, when the day appears dark, when work becomes monotonous, when hope hardly seems worth having, just mount a bicycle and go out for a spin down the road, without thought on anything but the ride you are taking. He was referring to what we now know as mindfulness, being completely engaged with what you're doing and where you are at a particular moment in time. Cycling epitomizes this. You don't have to think about anything apart from keeping the pedals moving. This means your brain can have some time off from brooding thoughts that unfortunately come with modern life. Number 7. Effective weight loss training and muscle building. Those who want to lose weight should also ride a bike regularly. This is because the sport stimulates our fat metabolism, splits down cholesterol, and burns around 400 kilocalories per hour. This makes cycling the ideal way of preventing obesity. This is also because cycling promotes muscle building throughout the body. The higher the amount of muscles a person has, the more energy is burned, even in a resting state. An additional plus point, strengthening the back muscles helps stabilize the spine and help with back problems. Number 8. Reduces anxiety. As cycling decreases our stress levels, it also reduces our risk of suffering from symptoms associated with anxiety. Interestingly, cycling has almost the same effects as some anti-anxiety medications. As soon as you get on the saddle and start your ride, endorphins, which are your body's natural painkiller, are released into your brain. Although they're basically produced to prevent exercise from causing our bodies too much pain, they also play a crucial role in relaxing our mind and boosting our mood. Number 9, cycling improves airway function. The lung function particularly benefits from the rhythmic, cyclical character of cycling. The lungs are permanently supplied with fresh oxygen, and the increased breathing rate strengthens the surrounding muscles. A trained lung pumps more air out of the lungs, which means that more oxygen-rich air can flow in. The effect is increased when cycling in the countryside. But be careful, air that is too cold can lead to problems. If the temperature is obviously very low, you can make use of a face mask or a hose. Number 10, it makes you digest better. While cycling stimulates the heart and produces good hormones, it also helps promote digestion and weight loss. This is because physical activity reduces the time food passes through the large intestine, making it softer and easier to eliminate. Additionally, outdoor exercise speeds up breathing and heart rate, which helps stimulate intestinal muscle contraction. No more bloating. In addition, it would reduce the risk of bowel cancer. Number 11, it reduces the risk of cancer. Any physical exercise is helpful in fighting cancer, but some studies have shown that cycling is particularly recommended. Indeed, it has the effect of promoting the proper functioning of the cells of the body. A Finnish study found that men who cycled for at least 30 minutes a day were 2 times less likely to develop cancer than others. Ditto for women. Those who cycle frequently reduce the risk of breast cancer by 34%. Number 12, you will become addicted to sports. Replace a bad addiction, such as smoking, alcohol, or binge drinking, with a positive addiction. The one in sport is one of the best. Indeed, once you get into the habit of cycling regularly, you will not be able to do without it. Why? Because if you stop, you will quickly feel your body telling you, "When are we going to get back to it?" The goal is to become used to cycling so that you can never quit. Plus, you'll feel happier and healthier. And this positivism influences the rest of your life. Number 13, no risk to sexual health. 2 different studies published this year found that cycling did not affect men's sexual or urinary health or women's gynecological health. The first, conducted by researchers at the University of California, found that the urinary and sexual health of male cyclists was no worse than that of swimmers or runners. Scientists at the University of California also found that although female cyclists had a higher risk of urinary tract infections, their sexual and urinary function was not affected. They even specified that the followers of high-intensity cycling could experience an improvement in their sexual functions. Number 14, cycling improves your posture and balance. It's no secret that cycling helps burn calories and build muscle, which is an essential recipe for physical well-being. Keeping a straight bike requires balance, coordination, and a lot of effort from your glutes, hamstrings, quads, calves, back, and abs. Having strong abs and back muscles helps support your spine, increase your stability, and strengthen your body, which in turn improves your comfort when riding a bike, as well as your overall posture and balance. This extra strength and balance can help prevent a fall or a fracture, which is good news for older riders. Number 15, it prevents knee pain. Sitting in the office from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and lying on the couch in the evening is a nightmare for the joints. Cycling is the ideal contrast to everyday office life. Even a short bike ride of just 10 minutes after work ensures that your articular cartilage is better supplied with blood, and that synovial fluid, which supplies the cartilage with important nutrients, is produced. The regular cyclical movements are particularly gentle on the joints. Knee and joint pain will soon be a thing of the past. Number 16, cycling protects the environment. Half of all journeys by car are no longer than 5 kilometers and could therefore be covered by bike without any major problems, which shows the immense potential for switching. The CO2 emissions from cars are very high, especially on short journeys. However, if a commuter were to cover the same distance on a bicycle, he could save around 350 kilograms of CO2 emissions per year. This should show how much more climate-friendly cycling is. Number 17, health for the whole body. Cycling has a positive influence not only on mental health, but also on physical health. Those who cycle regularly reduce the risk of obesity, heart disease, or diabetes by half. Cycling has beneficial impacts on the whole body and is therefore a great and healthy whole body workout. Regardless of maybe it is the respiratory tract, joints, or muscles, cycling has numerous advantages for physical health. Cycling is the ideal fitness program for the body and mind. The biggest advantage, you train your entire body, not just individual areas. Your back, abdominal, shoulder, and arm muscles are strengthened, tension is relieved, and pain is relieved. They get your immune system going and thus reduce your risk of infection. Without putting any strain on your joints, you will strengthen your cardiovascular system and lungs and improve your endurance. The mental consequences of cycling are also impressive. A bike tour is perfect for switching off, leaving everyday stress behind and recharging your batteries. Will you start cycling after watching this video? Let us know in the comments section below. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on my future videos. Don't forget to like and share. Stay healthy!